So I promised, or I said I would be going live a little bit more frequently on YouTube. I'm trying to commit to, I guess, spending a little bit more time on YouTube, if you will. I've been spending all my time over on spending my time on Instagram mainly, as I always do. But I'm committed to, I guess, spending hanging out on Facebook a little bit more. I Instagram is really where I started my I guess my social media journey or whatever. So that was, and I guess I'm more comfortable with that. But YouTube has been good to me. And because YouTube has been good to me, don't, well, YouTube is probably the most complex of the two. Um, it's on Instagram is drop a picture and drop a few seconds video and that type of stuff. But on YouTube, you got to put a little time and energy and effort into it. Like it's you're a creator if you're on YouTube. I mean, people can drop whatever, people can put whatever they want to put, but if you're gonna put out good quality information, you're you know YouTube, you do that on YouTube better than you do that on Instagram. Like, you are a creator if you're putting out quality stuff on YouTube. And it takes time, and I've been crazy, crazy busy lately, which, if you see the title, it's really how to balance, have a work life balance, which is, something that I struggle with. And I struggle with it because I try my best to make it a point to, to have that balance, to have that work life balance, not just get up and go to work every day. It's is balancing my work with my personal life and not only doing the things that I have to do, like work. I have to work. But I don't have to go on a vacation. I don't have to work out or exercise. I don't have to spend time with the people that I love. I don't have to go out and have it. I don't have to do those things to survive. I have to work to survive. So, you know, I love YouTube. I love, I enjoy the time, like for a year, I was just focusing and concentrating on YouTube and, trying my best to make quality YouTube videos. Um, but work got into the way and life got into the way. And, I haven't been, doing that as much. But like I said in my title, um, it's how tips on how to, hopefully a couple of people can join me. We can have a conversation on, just how to balance work with, with the things that you actually love to do, because that's where you're going to find most of your joy. That's where you're going to find most of your happiness and, your peace is when you, do the things that you really want to do and balance out the things that you have to do with the things that you choose to do. And for me, I have a couple of things that I'm passionate about, right? I'm passionate about fitness. I'm passionate about nutrition. I'm passionate about exercising and passionate about women. I'm passionate about children, but I'm also passionate about my career. As a hotel manager, it's crazy what I do, but I enjoy it. I love to, I love to do it. I enjoy it. Um, and I get rewarded for doing it, and every 2 weeks I get a paycheck. It's a little bit harder on something like YouTube when we're trying to get to where we're getting a paycheck, right? Like you have to put so much work and effort and energy into it, and you get to like, I don't have to do that, so I ain't gonna do it, but it's fun and I enjoy doing it. I have to balance that out with the things that, the job that's paying me. I have to find a way to, to make that balance. Like I find myself just always wanting to work, 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 work. I find myself always just wanting to work, whether it's, fitness, nutrition, or, hotel management work. Like I have to, I have to force myself sometimes to like put the computer down, put the phone down, stop checking your email, stop doing all these things, and and go do some fun and go work out and go exercise. It's hard getting up out of bed in the morning, but I get my ass up and go to work every single day. But there are days when I choose to work out. Even there are days when I choose not to work out. Even days when I know I should be working out, right? Like it's you having to think, or me having to, think within myself and say, put them, balance them, right? Like give the same amount of time to the job and the same amount of time, to the exercise and to the fitness and to taking a trip and going on a vacation or going to get a spa treatment or something like that. Just giving the balance to all of that, and all of that can come into one, and then work can come into one, right? You can say, you know going to get a massage and going to exercise and, going out for a nice meal and hanging out with your friends and family. That all can be social, and this is going to work is not social. But you balance both of them. So if you want to put them all together over here and then you work over here, but then you balance them, and by balancing them, you get up and go to work every day. So you're going to do one of those things every day, right? Or at least one, at least one day you're going to exercise, or say, what, I'm tired today, and today's my off break day from exercising. I need to go hang out with my friends and family or something, and just give your brain and your mind a rest and a break from the stress of having to go to work every day, or the children and the husband and wife and children. You may have to take a little break from that. I mean, I know it's it's your life and it is what you do, but sometimes you may need just a little bit of break, a little bit of break from your partner. I know it's your partner and you choose to have them as a partner, right? But sometimes you have to take a little bit of break, and the your hubby, go with the kids. And today I'm going to get me a spa day. I'm going to get a massage. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend, whatever the case is. And that's how you find, that balance in life in general, instead of just saying, oh, I'm just going to get them, this monotonous get up and go to work and go home and cook the dinner and clean up the house and, whatever, and then and go to bed, right? There are times when you have to balance that shit out. You have to, you gotta, we all have to, otherwise it's like, what's the purpose of life? For you to get up and go to work and do all that stuff every day? No. I mean, God didn't create, or whomever created, give man the knowledge and wisdom to create a gym for, us to not use it, because it's for a good cause, or you don't even have to go to the gym. Exercising and give you energy, to just sit down, right? Energy was created for you to go out and move your body and enjoy it, and whatever it is. For me, just like talking and doing this is like it's like I want to exercise and I want to stretch, and you get the energy to do these things, and that's what it's, in my opinion, that's what it's created for, so it's just my way of how I look at things to help give me the structure that I need, so I don't so I'm not like just cruising along every day. Like I always like to have something to look forward to. I always like to have, and I guess people call it hope, just hope, or whatever, for the future, hopeful for something. like I always have something going on, um, because it keeps me balanced, right? If I just have my job going on, and if my partner, and that's all, that's all I have going on, that just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for my mind, and I don't get peace and gratification in doing that, right? Like I get gratification from juggling a couple of things, and something over here and something over there, and and a couple of focuses. But like I can't just, like, how some people get up, and like they're just like lounging around all day long. Like I can't do that. And I'm not saying that's a great thing. That's just how I'm built. And because of that, I have to have balance in my life, right? Because otherwise I'll just like go, 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 go. Go to work, go to work, go to work. And if that's what I'm focusing on, that's what I'm focusing on. And I find myself doing that. So then I have to say, no, what is, that too social and not social? Okay, I'm going to do the not social, which 90% of the time is work, right? I'm going to do the not social thing today because I have to do it. But I'm going to pick one thing from this social thing over here that I am going to do every day. One, at least one. Some days I'm doing two, because you may go exercise and work out and then go hang out with a friend or something like that. Or, you may, I don't know, just let's just go to a spa and get you a massage and go for a run or something like that, right? Like um I create these two categories in my life, to where one, I have to do it regardless of what I am going to have to do this. And again, majority of the time is work. So it is one thing I have to do, and then this other thing over here that I love to do, that I get some gratification from doing, that brings me some type of joy, that I'm sometimes a little bit better at than my job because it just brings me so much peace. I do this every day on a regular basis, in most cases 5 days a week. And I'm picking out one of these. And sometimes that may just be, again, relaxing. I'm not the type of just, but go get a massage. Like that, to me, that's relaxing. Or go get for the women or men, go get a pedicure or something like that. Go have a spa day or something like that. Go for a hike, go for a run, go for, a workout, go, I don't know, what, just go sit at the beach or something like that. Go walk along the beach, or, go for whatever it is, go camping, go ride your bike, like whatever it is that just brings you, some people it's like reading a book or something like that. Put all those things in this category and pick one or two. Some days you're picking, three. You go for a run, then go get a massage and go hang out at the pool for the rest of the day with a cup of your favorite beverage or cocktail, and that's what you're doing, right? But to say 5 days a week you're doing this over here, and just one day a week you're doing whatever it is you love over here, that's not creating balance, right? That's my tip on how you create balance. um, Otherwise you just go. And I mean, I don't know that we were made to just get up and go to work and go home and cook and take care of the kids and take care of the dog and take care of the husband or the wife and go to bed and get up tomorrow and do it again. No, that's why there's so much stress. That's why people's blood pressure is through the roof, even though blood pressure mainly comes from your diet. Stress, yeah, I mean, stress, yeah, but high blood pressure mainly comes from your diet. People are thinking, oh, my blood pressure is through the roof because I'm stressed. Yeah, it is a cause, but it comes from your diet mainly. I'm just saying, go read it or Google it or something. It is scientifically proven that I have a stressful life. My blood pressure is low, like sometimes dangerously low, actually, because of my diet. I don't know, maybe because of my diet. I don't know, but low. And I don't cut out salt. I need sodium in my diet. Because my blood pressure is so low. But I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Again, balance, all about balance. Fruits and vegetables and all this stuff that's going to balance out because I season my food. I'm not a big meat eater. I only do seafood. So I season my vegetables when I cook them. But I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I make my smoothies most days. I'm on vacation, so I'm not making. But again, that's how you create balance in your life, right? Like not just doing just going with one thing. And even with the social, like you can just get up every day and go party and go hang out. And then maybe some people can afford to do that, but I couldn't do that. For me, I have to have that balance. Even if I say, even when I retire, when I get to that stage in my life, fitness and nutrition are so, I have to do something to keep that balance in my life because that's where I find more peace. And if you get to that age where you don't have to work because your spouse is holding it down, and or you come into some money or whatever, and you just want to lay around every day and do this, the social stuff, more power to you. But in that case as well, find something to stimulate your brain a little bit. Find something to keep you sharp, something to kind of keep you, we get to a certain age, and I know, some people, they get to like 50 or 60 or whatever, and they're like, oh, these young people and these gadgets, or these young people in social media. Like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know how these young people do these things. I want to have an idea how these people do these things, so I'm not like lost because I'm 70 years old. I don't know how to use an iPhone or something like that, right? Like, I want to be able to stay sharp. So even in the time, or hopefully, like, I still have the strength and wisdom or whatever to be sharp enough to understand what's going on in the world and how to operate certain things because of the balance that I hopefully would have created in my life to just kind of keep me, going, keep me operating, keep me knowing, keep me in the loop, or whatever the case is. But we got to create that balance, you all. We have to. You can't just the two categories, social and the not social, or whatever, or whatever the case is. Like, you just have to create balance. It's one of them you're going to have to do a lot of, because you have to work. Like, I give, or most of us, some of us don't. You have to work, but one of them you choose to do, and these are the things that is going to keep you going and keep you moving, and keep you just keep you sharp, just staying in the loop or whatever. And that's social, maybe social media. You may get off of work and decide, like, one day, hey, now I'm on YouTube creating a video, right? Like, that's the social thing. I went out. The weather was really bad today again, so I went out this morning, kind of drove around the city and got lost, and went into the mountains and kind of worked my way out or whatever. And that just freed my mind, that just kind of kept me going. And then here I am. This is the social thing that I did. I worked on my website a little bit, and that's the over here, right? Worked on my website a little bit, and I'm creating a video for YouTube, and I enjoy doing this stuff. Even if no one is listening to me in this moment, if one person listens to me after I record, that's cool. That's fine with me. My mission is accomplished, because maybe that one person that I reach will reach someone else, right? So I did a little bit on my website today. And for those of you guys who may listen to this after I record it, go check out my website, barrett.fitness, and subscribe to my newsletter. I'm actually starting a new newsletter that will have just nutrition advice, nutrition guidance, nutrition. You can schedule a consultation with me, recipes, healthy recipes and smoothies, and so forth. So go check out barrett.fitness. So it is a work in progress. But if you subscribe to my newsletter, it's free. It's at no cost. And, you'll have, get all this free information from me when I put it out. But back to my point, did that. And then I went riding around and checking out the mountains and got lost a little bit. And, now I'm here creating a video. So that's me doing, the work. Like, it's not really fun working on my website, but that's where the work comes in. I do the work, and then I do the two things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy, as consuming as YouTube is, I actually enjoy creating videos. It takes a lot of time. It does. And anyone who create anything of any substance on YouTube knows that. But you get that gratification when a handful of people watch your video, when a handful of people comment on your video, and or somebody give you the thumbs up on your video on YouTube, right? Like you get that gratification. And I know I do. And like I said, I am committed. Even if I come on here and no one is listening to me, I mean, at some point I know one person will listen, one person will watch it, and hopefully someone will get a message, or I'll make a connection with someone that I otherwise wouldn't, and just again, that's where my balance comes in. You have to figure out whatever it is for you that you need to do to create that balance in your life. But the tip that I have for you, again, that I keep repeating, create the things you have to do, which is usually not really social or casual, and the things that you don't have to do but you enjoy doing, and it brings you gratification. It may be something social and it may be something casual. So you have these things over here and you have this thing over here. You're going to do this because you have to do it. But when you do that, pick one or two of the things over here as well that you need to do. And again, I'll give an example. This is going to be work. You have to do this. You have to take care of the children. You have to clean your house. You have to do the laundry. You have to do all that stuff. And then the casual stuff over here. Go get you a manicure and pedicure. Go get you a massage. Go for a run. Go ride a bike. Go for a swim. Go hang out at the beach. Go read a book. Go hang out with a friend. Go play around with the kids. You do this every day. You need to do this as well. This stuff over here, you need to do that as well. That's how you create balance, right? Doing the things that you have to do. And sometimes this thing that you have to do is going to afford you to do these things. So why would you work? Like, I know people who do that. Slightly off topic, but not really. Who work and work and work and work and bust their ass and make all this money, and the money's just sitting in the bank account. Like, to me, I don't fucking get that. I'm sorry. Excuse my French, but I do not fucking get that. Like, why would you go to work every single day and bust your ass and save all your money and just put it in the bank account? Right? Like, I'm not saying you have to go buy an expensive house. I live in a 1-bedroom condominium. That works for me, right? I'm a little bit frugal, but I also spend my money. I own my car. My car is paid for, right? Like, to me, I would rather spend, it's again, balance. Work, I save most of it, and I spend some of it. I am not going to put all my money sitting in a bank account and live like a pauper. Like, what's the point of going to work every fucking day? Like what's the point? That I don't get. To me, that's not balance, right? Like, buy you a decent car if you can afford a decent car. I'm not saying go buy you an expensive house and be house broke, but why would you live in a 1-bedroom apartment, where you're paying someone rent, and like, you're like, oh, I don't want the hassle of owning a home. That's an investment. Go buy a home, something that you can afford. Take a little bit of that dang money you got sitting in the bank account and go buy you a home. Buy something that's maybe modest, or something that just suits you. You don't have to go overboard or whatever. That's just me personally. I just don't get that. To me, that's not balance, right? Like, I work and I make decent money, but I am going to spend some of that money to live life, because life is made to be lived. There's sometimes when I go on vacation, and as a hotel manager, I usually get a good discount. I almost always get a good discount. I try not to pay full price for hotel. Like, I just tell myself that I work too hard as a hotel manager. And if you're here listening to me, just drop a little comment and say hi so I know that you're here. But I work too hard to pay full price on a hotel. So most times I'm gonna get a good deal, or whatever. But I'm gonna eat a nice meal when I go out, right? I'm going to explore the city, and that usually costs money, right? Like, it's not free most times when you go anywhere in this country or anywhere in the world. You have to spend money to enjoy yourself. But as hard as I work, you think I'm gonna work and spend and save all my money in the bank account for what? Like, no, no, that to me is that's not balance. That's not what balance is. I say you work and you spend, maybe you want, if you want to save most of it, then that's fine. But you have to spend money to live life. Life is meant to be lived. If I go out and I die tomorrow, I can say, you know what? I did most of the things that I want to do at this stage in my life. Not all. There's always things that I want to do, right? But I would have to say I did most of the things that I want to do. Sometimes when I want to do something, I don't always get to do it. But when I put my mind to something and say, you know what? I have some vacation time. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go to the mountains and hang out and do some hiking and eat some decent food and see a friend and what have you and enjoy my life just a little bit. You have to have that balance, you all. You gotta have that balance. Like it's just to me, I just think it's pointless. I just think, and I don't know. Those people are usually not happy. I'm sorry. People who work and save all their money, they're usually not that happy because for me it looks good when I open my bank account and I see a certain amount in there, like I have that goal and I see that amount or whatever. It feels good, but it feels so much better when I can go and take a nice vacation, or I can get somebody to rub on my body and give me a good massage. Like it's yeah, it feels so much better, right? So maybe I, instead of going and getting a manicure and a pedicure and a massage, maybe I'll save half of that money and I just get a massage and put half of the money away that I will use to get, instead of getting a manicure and a pedicure, maybe I'll just get a pedicure and save the other half of the money that I would use to get a manicure. That's just how I see balance. This week I get a pedicure, next week I get a manicure. Once a month I get a massage instead of every 2 weeks or whatever. Sometimes I straighten my hair and spend that money and do it. And other times I just let it go fro and save my money. You know what I mean? To me, that's what balance is all about. Balance in life. It's not just go, 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 go and save, 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 and don't live your life and whatever. Yeah. Live your life, you all. Find that balance in your life and get those two, get those two, get the things you have to do, just try it, give it a try, things you have to do and that may not be what you really want to do, and then things you don't have to do that you really would like to do. You don't have to do it, but you really would like to do it, and then do that, and then try always every day to get, yeah, this is gonna go, this is gonna be done, and then just get at least one over here, at least one. And that's my tip for you on how to balance, have a work life balance. I'm a Libra, and if you believe in horoscope and all that stuff, to a degree I do. I don't live my life on that stuff. Some people totally do. But when I say I am true to my sign, I just balance. I like having balance in my life, and it's not always balanced. There's sometimes it's this right one right here is controlling all this stuff down here. A lot of times it's that way for me. I'm not sitting down here and acting like my scale is not like that sometimes. Sometimes my scale is like that, but I do my best to kind of get it back in order, right? There are days when I go to work and I want to be at work I could be at work for 12 hours. But after 8 hours, I'm like, you know what? Peace. I'm going home. I need to go for a run. I need to go for a hike. I need to go get my nails done. I need to go sit down with my partner and, kick it, whatever the case may be. So just find that balance in your life, you all, whatever it is. Just figure out, if I would give any tip I could give you, it's just so important that tomorrow you do not regret. Tomorrow you do not regret that, having regret, like I should have done that. What if I had done that? Or I should not have done that. Whatever the case may be. I don't look at mistakes or even mistakes or even regrets. Hey, it happened. Or you can say, you make a mistake, try to make it not happen anymore. And to say, oh, like I regret doing that, yeah. We all fuck up. I mean, it happens. So, it's a part of life. So thank you all for who may be listening after I record this, but I'm going to make a little bit more of a conscious effort to focus on YouTube a little bit more because I actually enjoy making these videos. And if I get one person, I'm cool. If I get 10, hey, even great, even, better. But my goal is to focus on YouTube a little bit more and find that balance in my social media. Instead of spending all my time on Instagram, I'm gonna start spending a little bit more time on YouTube. So I think I'll probably start scheduling these live videos, and we can have a dialogue, and I won't be talking to myself. And hopefully you guys will go back and watch this at a later time and subscribe to my channel. For anyone who may have watched this to the end, Barrett Fitness Enterprises, go to my website, barrett.fitness. Go check out my website and subscribe to my newsletter. Hopefully I'll be putting out tons of good information, free information, on nutrition mainly, and fitness and smoothie recipes, and so forth. So, alrighty, y'all. Peace.